Okay, good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome back to some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. This is an impromptu Tuesday live stream of some No Man's Sky stuff. Good, we got some good audio. Nice. All right, let's do this. Let's get them shouts out of the way. First and foremost, shouts. Cody Hernandez, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you're playing Forza 6. How do you like it, man? How do you like Forza 6? I'm not really big into racing. You know, I do racing in Grand Theft Auto Online, right? But that's usually so that I can customize cars. But that's about it. How do you like it? Alvin Grandison, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back. Yes, No Man's Sky is one of the best games I've ever played. Agreed. 100%. Pen Lapidary, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Guitar Guy 80, hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And thank you for typing that. I've got that pinned already. Everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. You guys know how we do it here. If you haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, and blow him up. Show that man some love. You know how we do it. Always support the Odd Fam. So Alvin says he just found his first ship. Nice. Hope you got a good one. Redman, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, man. How are you? Hey, Streamlabs, no cheating today, buddy. I got my eyes on you. Stuart Laker, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Shelly Hunt, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So, Alvin Granston says, I spent half a day trying to learn the game. That must have been fun. Must have been fun. The best experience I've ever had with No Man's Sky was playing through the Artemis Storied Quest. That was a lot of fun. Spiderlog, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, brother. How are you? And again, Redman, appreciate you being here, brother. Good to see you. Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? Who else do we have out there? Hey, Streamlabs, I got my eyes on you, buddy. Don't even think about it, Streamlabs. Marco DeLow, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Mary, welcome back. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by again. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, we are ready. So for anybody out there who's new, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is an impromptu Tuesday live stream of some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. We'll be on for a couple of hours today. We're going back to the old, ugly AF Sentinel Starship hunt. And we'll look at some fauna while we're at it. So if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, and again, Marco DeLow, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Also, before we begin, for anybody who's new, please take a second, read the channel rules in the description. And we'll leave the disclaimer at that. Let's start this party, shall we? All right, let's bring up OBS. OBS stats look good. All right. Put the music in the background. Nice. Bring up the game. Is my controller working? Yes, it is. All right, let's transition. So Penn says, how did the Paradise Hunt go yesterday? Well, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's check it out. I'll show you. Let's go there. All right, Guitar Guy 80 says, I found a triple S praying mantis. Bro, you are lucky. You don't know. I've been trying to find an S-class praying mantis or an S-class land crab. So Mary says, what was William's favorite ship? You know what? I think William was partial.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I think it was really partial to the Dragonfly style Sentinel ships. I don't think I have one in inventory. I can probably show you. Let's take a look. I'm not sure if I've got one. Oh, let's see. It was a Dragonfly, and I don't think I've got one on me. Yeah, I don't have one on me. If I have one, it's in storage. But he liked the Dragonfly with the heavy Dragonfly wings. Heavy Dragonfly wings, a full set of heavy wings, medium style, with dorsal. If it didn't have dorsal pincers, it had Dragonfly, but ventral pincers and tank treads. Plus, it had like a face on it. Had to have like a face. So that's kind of that was kind of his favorite type of ship. And of course, if it were orange, then it was an automatic no. But William was pretty partial to that type of ship. So let's see. Guitar Guy 80 says, yeah, exactly. He likes clean ships, no orange, or orange as we call it. So Guitar Guy 80 says it was on the planet I found before the Xeno update. Interesting. Yeah, you're pretty lucky, man. I should. Well, we'll hunt for some Xenos today as well. Deborah says no Elvis, no pelvis. Exactly. He hated those ships. He hated them. No Elvis, no pelvis. Okay, this is where we left off yesterday. This is a C class. This one is not worth a hunt, so it probably has good supercharged slots, but this is a medium Sentinel fighter. What I don't like, I don't like the orange. And I don't like the vented skirt wings. They don't work on this ship. So let's grab this thing, get it up to the station. Cosmic Coyote, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. And Pen Lapidari says, how did the Parasite, how did the Paradise Planet hunt go? The Parasite Planet? No, we don't want to go to the Parasite Planet. We'll check that out. Let's get this thing up to the station and scrap it. And we'll go check it out. The Parasite Planet, heaven forbid, man. Heaven forbid. Yeah, exactly. Guitar Guy 80. No Elvis, no pelvis, but tank feet in the face. Yeah, exactly. At a minimum, tank feet in the face.
Technology prepared.
Okay, typical C class. Again, nothing really to see here. Let's get this thing scrapped and go make some money. Let's do it. Maverick or Merv, how's it going, man? Long time no see. How have you been, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. That planet sucks, by the way. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. Cody Hernandez says, need some raids for the Paradise Planet. I know, right? Need some raid. Get some raid for the Parasite Planet. All right, let's get this thing to the station, scrap it, and we'll go check out the Paradise Planet that we found. Now, Pen Lapidari, what we did was, I guess you weren't here when we found it, but we found a star system with a huge Paradise Planet on it. It's not a Titan planet, but it's pretty big. So, not only did I name the star system after William, but I also named a planet after him as well. So, the Paradise Planet. Okay, this is an outlawed dissident system. Too bad the ship is ugly. So, yeah, that's our first ugly ship for today. Not worth a hunt. Cosmic Cody says, I'm good. I'm good on finally. Got the day off. How are you? I'm doing well, man. I'm blessed by the best. Blessed by the best. It's good to see you. So, Heather, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Oof. That is the ugliest hauler I've ever seen. Oh, who do we have out there? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some 07s out there in chat, and proper hand salutes to Zachary Jackson for becoming the newest member of the Odd Fam. Hey, brother, thank you so much for that massive donation. I appreciate you. Everyone, let's do it. 07s in chat and proper hand salutes to Zachary Jackson, who just beat the game. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That scared the crap out of me, by the way. So Marco Delo says, are you able to do cargo missions in this game? Technically, yes. Yes. If you go to... Well, there are two different ways to do cargo missions in this game. You can go to this guy right here. If you're like in a pirate system, you can buy contraband. You can literally buy contraband or black market items. Okay? Once you buy these items, you can sell these items for more money at like a normal space station in a normal star system. Now, when you do that, this is the wrong ship I'll show you, but when you do that, you need to have a cargo scan deflector and let's see here. You need to have one of these, cargo scan deflector, and a conflict scanner works well too. I would have both of those. The cargo scan deflector does exactly what it's designed to do. It keeps the Sentinels and any other pirates from scanning your cargo. But you should always have one of those on you. But you can just as easily buy black market goods from that guy, the contraband agent, sell them in a normal space station. That's one way. The other way is to get cargo missions, because there are some cargo missions at the Space Anomaly. It may be a weekly mission, a weekend Nexus mission, I should say, or just a regular Nexus mission. But yeah, there are two ways to do cargo. Okay, we got to scrap this ship. That just scared the crap out of me. Who was that? Bro. Mick B, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Mick B, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you so much for your generosity, and thank you for your support. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you. Everybody, Mick B is a fellow content creator, excuse me. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out and blow him up. Show that man some love. You know how we do it, people? Always support the Odd Fam. So it's buckle up, let's go here. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And everybody, you know how we do it. Buckle up, let's go is also a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, go to his channel, blow him up with an orbital cannon. Show that man some love. Always support the Odd Fam, people. You know how we do it. DG, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, a bit jumpy today. Must be the coffee. Must be the coffee. Okay, we want to salvage this ship. Hey, we got another massive donation from Zachary Jackson. Hey, man, thanks so much for that massive donation, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Everybody, keep the 07s and proper hand salutes going. Thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. I appreciate you. Everyone, you know what you got to do. 07s in chat and proper hand salutes. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. Thank you so much. And Alvin Grandison, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much, brother. Did we not get a notification for that? Very strange. Very strange. Okay. Alvin Grandison, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Odd Fam. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You guys keep them going. Keep the 07s and proper hand salutes going out there. To Alvin Grandison, who just beat the game, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Odd Fam. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. Thanks for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you. I don't know why we didn't get a notification for that. Sometimes Streamlabs works, sometimes it doesn't. Don't ask me why. I got no answers. Freaking Streamlabs, man, I swear. But again, Alvin Grandison, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Okay, can we fix this now? Yes, we can. Very strange, very strange. Okay, next thing we want to do is sell the stuff that we have in our inventory. Did I miss anybody out there in chat? If I missed somebody out there in chat, sound off again for me, and we'll get caught up as quickly as humanly possible. Hey, buckle up, let's go, you bet, man. And again, Mick B, good to see you, brother, as always. Let's do this. That's my ship. Hold on a minute. That's the wrong one. There we go. That's better. Okay, we got to sell some stuff. So we're going to sell this guy all the ship parts that we got. Sell. Recycle circuitry. Hey, we just got a massive donation.
Boo.
I like the way the AI voice just said boo. Very unenthusiastic, very uneventful, just boo. Ben Lapidari, thank you so much for that massive donation. I appreciate you, everyone. Let's keep the 07s going out there in chat, and proper hand salutes to Ben Lapidari, who just beat the game. Thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. Thank you. That was funny. That was funny. The AI said boo. That was funny. Okay, get rid of the indium scrap. Okay, AI valves, subatomic regulators, nano cables. Okay, and we can sell those C-class upgrades to this guy. Okay, we want to sell. I think we got some C-Class. Yep, sell that. Okay, so someone had a request that we go check out the Paradise Planet that we found. So we can make a new restore point. And we should be able to go there directly from here. So if we can get the... There we go. If we can interact with the terminus. So there it is. Williams Haven. It's right here. Nearby system. Let's go to it. Hey, Mick B, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yes, if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. YouTube's been a bit unfair recently with small content creators like myself. If you guys notice that you're not getting notifications of streams or content or anything like that, just make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel. And just click the bell icon and unclick the bell icon and re-click it again immediately, and that should hopefully fix the problem. That's a YouTube thing as well. Okay, so here we are. Here's the Paradise Planet that we found. It's got plenty of water, nice oceanside, well, lakeside space right here. Nice lakeside space. Let's go take a dip. I don't even know what's in here. Water's pretty shallow. It is pretty shallow, but, you know.
Units received. Units received.
Yeah, the water's kind of shallow.
Units received. Units received.
And apparently there are swimming cows in this ocean, in this water. That is the most frightening thing I've ever seen. That is terrifying. Guitar Guy 80 says a few of us have moved in already. I can see that. Nice. We got some comm balls there. Now look at the giant cockroach. What is this guy doing? Oh, never mind. He's an A-class. Never mind. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, you know what? Let's go check out that base. This I want to see. Let's take a look. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I want to see this. So that is a save beacon. That's a comm ball. Let's go check out these player bases. You know, since we're here. Ah, so the comm ball is Williams Portal, is it? Okay, gotcha. Heather says, oh, so those are bremelos. Yeah, those are bremelos. I haven't heard the term bremelo in a long time. At least 30 years. It's been at least 30 years. Let's check out these player bases really quickly, because I suck at building, so let's check out what some other people have built. Heather says, yeah, or port orcas. So Mary says, today was a little somber. We went and picked up Williams remains today, so it felt a final today, sadly. Yeah, Mary, I'm very sorry to hear that, and I can't say this enough, but again, my thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm sure the odd community here agrees with me, but at least at this point, your family is getting some closure on it, which I think is most important. And like I said, William he's never really gone. I think he's always with us. He'll always be with us. But it means a lot to me and the Odd Fam that you're actually here with us. And you're spending time with us again today. And like I said, my deepest condolences are with you. My thoughts and prayers are always with you. Wow. Who built this? Man, you guys. You guys. Guitar Guy 80. You got here. Okay, so here is Guitar Guy 80 over here flexing on everybody. Guitar Guy 80 is out here flexing on everyone. What is this? What? This is phenomenal. Yeah, Mick B, exactly. He'll always be with us. He's never really gone. He'll always be here. So, Ozzy Bob, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, again, if I miss somebody out there, it's not being done on purpose. Just sound off again for me, and we'll get caught up. This is insane. You see, this is why I don't build in No Man's Sky, because there's always somebody out there that can build better than me. Unbelievable skill here. This is awesome. Very nice, man. Very nice. Nicely done. Nice little boardwalk, if you will. Wow, this is nice. So I guess we can go fishing down here. Or is this where? This is where all of the okay. Okay, so you got some fish traps, automatic traps. Nice. Very nice. I actually forgot about the automatic traps. I forgot those were a thing. Very nice, man. Very nice. This base is immaculate. Yeah, this Pen Lapidary, exactly. This place is immaculate. So Mick B says, "Oh, let's back up." Yeah, Heather, exactly. Mary, we're more than happy to have you. I'm so glad to have you here today. Spiderlog says, I think Jimmy Carr had an interesting thought. We die twice. Once when we actually, and again when the last person to remember us passes away, which I guess is a good way to put it. That makes sense. So Mick B says, I lost both my parents and they're always with me. I can feel it definitely. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Same here. Like I said, our loved ones are always with us. They're always with us. They're never forgotten, and as long as we remember, then they will always be with us. Yeah, this base is ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, I think I'll stick to my my prefabs. I think I'll just stick to all of my prefabs. I'll stick to prefabs and that's it. Yeah, I'll stick to the prefabs. Where's the other base? Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Where's the other base? I think I'll stick to prefab builds. You guys see nothing. Where's the other base? That's an immaculate base, man. Wow, well done. Well done, Guitar Guy 80. Okay, that's mine. Oh, here comes a fight. Here comes somebody. Here comes someone. So you got a comm ball. All right. Let's go to the comm ball and check it out. So Heather says, how do you do beyond base boundaries? What you have to do is go to the boundary. You have to go as far out as you possibly can and set up either a save beacon, or you have to put down a piece of your base structure, and what that will do is extend your base even further. That will extend the boundary even further. I forget exactly how to do it. I don't think you need to drop another I don't think you need to drop another base computer for it, but I think that's all you have to do. Someone mentioned place a comm ball. Yeah. Okay, so Heather says, I placed the comm ball at the portal and named it. Gotcha. Okay. Very nice. That was an excellent build, Guitar Guy 80. Excellent build. Okay, so what do we got? Let's see what we got here. Nice. So William has a portal. Outstanding. Okay, so now we know where the planetary portal is located. Excellent. Okay, so that's mine. What's that? Odd Fam's Donut and Sushi Emporium. This I gotta see. Hey, Mick B, you bet, brother. Absolutely, man. Stay strong and stay positive. That's what we do here at the Odd Fam, man. We look out for each other here, brother. You better believe it. So for anybody who's just joining us, we're checking out the some of the player bases that have been constructed in memory of William Dupree, who recently passed away, a member of the Odd Fam here. So we're just checking out some of their bases. This is a paradise planet where anybody can build. Anyone can build here. Wow, check this out. Man, you guys. Yeah, exactly. Sushi Emporium. So Mary says, knowing William, he's probably fishing. He probably is. Wow, check this out. Hold on, we got to see this. I love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. This is amazing. So Alvin Grandison says, is this like an open world where I can travel around anywhere? Yes. No Man's Sky is literally an open universe game. You can go anywhere and do anything. Basically, think of No Man's Sky as being like Minecraft in space. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Unbelievable. You guys out there flexing. What is this? Absolutely beautiful, man. I love this. Wow, this is nice. So whose base is this? This is Buckle Up. Nice. Buckle Up CEO. Nice. That door open? Yes, it does. Okay. That is amazing. You guys out there flexing. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my prefabs, thank you. I'll stick with all the prefabs. Man, well done, man. That is awesome. Yeah, Heather, it's going to be epic here. Wow, you guys are amazing. Yeah, I suck at building, so I think I'll just disappear. What's this? Oof, we're swimming. And we're swimming. What do we got here? Oh, okay, check that out. Teleporter. So, okay. Here's the power supply. Are we underwater? We are. Very nice. Okay. I like the Gek poster. I think that's an excellent poster. Nice. Man, you guys. So Heather says, I found an S-Class power supply. Nice. Those are actually really rare. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, that powers the base. Very nice, man. And you guys out here building, you guys. Yeah, I'm legitimately jealous. I'm going to leave now. I'm just going to leave now. We'll leave. Oh, we got Dupree, Nip Nip Dispensary, and Fishing. Nip Nip Dispensary. Uh-oh, that's got my attention. That's got my attention. So Heather says, I figured William is worth hunting for in S-Class. Agreed. Agreed. 100%. Agreed. So Heather says, I can make my cookies now. Guitar Guy 80 is correct. There are limits to what you can build, but mostly that limitation is your imagination. So Mick B says, I run with wolves through the fire. I go... What song is that? Oh yeah, Imagine Dragons. Yep, I know that song. Definitely know that song. Cosmic Cody says, hey, we just got a massive donation.
07 to everyone in the big GTA and NMS cloud.
Hey, Cody, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always, everyone. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salutes to Cody, the security bear, who beat the game. Cody, good to see you, brother, as always. Thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, Cody is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, you know what you got to do. Go to his YouTube channel. Check that man out. Blow him up and show him some love. Always support the Odd Fam, people. Always support the Odd Fam. Cody, since you're a moderator here, if you would like to post a link to your YouTube channel in chat, you may do so. And Cody, good to see you, brother, as always. Thanks so much for being here, man. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let me out. Man, you guys, look at all of this. You guys. Man, this place has straight Hawaii vibes, man. Look at the size of that pine cone. That's the biggest pine cone I've ever seen right there. We got to check this out. You guys are amazing. Yeah, this is Hawaii. What am I? I'm looking at Hawaii right here. What is this, man? That is amazing. Wow. So here's the deal. I think at best, I can make this part right here. I think I can make this part right there. That part right there. So nice job. Whose base is this? So this is Starglider OZ. Nice. Good job, man. This is epic. Very good. I like the bar. Very nice. Nice touch. Apparently the bar is self-service. Bar is very nice. Looks like we got some video games over here. We got some video games. Very nice. Good. I'm glad people are stopping by to build. That is amazing. That is the biggest freaking pine cone I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Yeah, Mick B, Imagine Dragons are great. I love those guys. As a rock group, they're outstanding. Heather says, Get goes bonkers. Guitar Guy 80 says, Mary, there's a plant called Nip Nip. Think catnip. Yep. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You can also make the special cookies here, too. You can make them special cookies as well. So Mary says, did William do much building? As far as I know, he has... We can actually go take a look at something that he built about a month ago. Oh, Penn says, can I get glyphs? Sure. He did build something. Let's go back in and land, and we'll get you the glyphs. Yeah, Imagine Dragons is awesome, man. Love those guys. He built something on a planet where I found a bunch of runaway mold. So he's actually got a base on that planet. We can go take a look at that too. We'll get back to the Sentinel ship hunting in just a second. We're doing really quick base tours in memory of William Dupree. Okay. Here we go. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So if you want to come here and build, if you can see them, there we go. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen for the Paradise Planet. Trust me, you'll know it when you're here. You'll know it when you're here. So there are the glyphs. If you want to come here and build, please do so. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80 says, grab them interlopers. Hey, Alibaba, appreciate you, brother. We'll know exactly where to get the nip nip. We'll know exactly where to get the nip nip. So carry the hidden blade. Hello, stranger. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. All right, where is my capital ship? It's over there somewhere. Actually, you know what? We'll go to the outlaw station. And the best part, this is an outlaw system with a decent Sentinel ship, I think. Yeah, Mary, he did a couple of builds. One build that we can find relatively quickly, and I'll show you. He built a small structure to house some runaway mold, or what's called curious deposits, which in No Man's Sky are worth a lot of money in terms of nanites. It's a way to make currency. So he found a bunch of those on a planet that I discovered in Eisentam or El Cupolos. I can't remember which galaxy, but we'll find out. It was either Eisentam or El Cupolos, one of those two. Stuart Laker says, I'm glad you didn't go to my build. You got a build there too? We can check it out if you want. We can totally check it out if you want. Yeah, I only saw 3 different base computers, so I didn't know if you'd built something there already. So Guitar Guy 80 says, odd. Rewatch yesterday's stream. It was a hauler. Was it? Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, where are we? Oh, where's the thing? The thing. Where's the thing? The teleporter thing. There it is. Okay, so my bases. There we go. Not that one. It'll say biggest curious deposit farm ever. So Dragon S-Class, Dragon Wings. Yep, it's El Cupolos. It's in the El Cupolos galaxy. I'm almost afraid to go there, but let's find out. So Alvin Grandison, back up. Ozzy Bob says, I put down a grill for cooking when you catch fish. Nice. Okay, yep, they're still here. They're still here. This was the largest curious deposit farm I ever found. Yeah, this is the biggest curious deposit farm I ever found. The biggest. There are 24 curious deposits here. 24 to 26. The biggest I've ever seen. And apparently this planet's got multiple, so yeah. Now, William's base is right over there. That's his base right over there. Let's go to it. Yeah, I don't do much building in No Man's Sky. That right there is the extent of what I build. A shoebox. A shoebox and a prefab. That is it. I mean, I'm talking that is it. So there's a save beacon. Let's check out this save beacon because this might be another one of Williams' finds. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, me too. I'm glad too, man. I would hate to lose all that. So Carrie says, with my new character, Bread Pita. That's a Bread Pita? Oh my gosh. That sounds actually pretty good, by the way. Alvin Granison says, I was getting tired of GTA 5 because too many griefers. Well, now we know the purpose of Grand Theft Auto 5, don't we? Griefers Heaven. That's Grand Theft Auto 5 for you. It's even worse if you play on PC. Yep, look at this. This is insane. Yeah, this is... I think this is Williams' base too. Let's have a look. Pretty sure this is his base as well. So this is okay. That's Guitar Guy 80's base. That's his base. Guitar Guy 80 says he liked your ugly ship hunts, so we found an ugly ship for him. Mick B says, U2, Fleetwood Mac, Dire Straits, NXX. Oh my God, NSX, man. I remember NSX. I love those guys too. One of my favorite songs from NSX was Suicide Blonde. So Carrie says, so I'm also helping a friend in Grand Theft Auto. We're doing Heist Challenge. Nice. Mick B says, I see a lot of people are quitting GTA because they can't make money from duplicating cars. Yeah, exactly. Because they can't cheat, so they're quitting the game. It's pretty sad, isn't it? That is pretty sad. Hey, we got a massive donation.
Thank you, Oddman from William.
Hey, Stuart Laker, thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salutes to Stuart Laker, who just beat the game. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity. And as always, man, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Units received. Units received.
Boo. All right, let's get these Radiant Shards because those things are worth money. Give me all the money. Before we go, always get your Radiant Shards. We'll take a look at Williams' build here in just a second. Just want to grab these. Give me that. Yeah, Radiant Shards are worth a lot of money. I believe that's where we were going. Yep. So Mick B says some people have lost modded accounts. Good. Good. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Now, here's the deal. Rockstar Games didn't state exactly how or what they were going to do to deal with the cheater modder problem in Grand Theft Auto Online. Chances are they may not say anything else about it, but if we see a band wave take place, then we'll know what's happened. We will definitely know what happened. Okay, this is Williams' build right here. Okay, this is Williams' build. Yeah, he did. I absolutely love what he did with this one. Really simple. Basically, this is another sizable runaway mold farm. It's pretty big. And he essentially made a board cube. That's what this looks like. It looks like a board cube. But this is his base. Yeah. Edited by F. Maple. Yeah, so this is William's base right here. Absolutely love what he did with this one. It looks better than the shoebox I made, that's for sure. It looks like a board cube. It does. It looks like a board cube. Okay, so we are in El Cupolos. Can we use the... Yes, we can. Let's use the teleporter to get back to where we were. But yeah, I'm actually glad to see if Rockstar is actually doing something about modded, duped, or glitched accounts. I'm actually glad to see it. So Carrie says cheaters need to get banned. I agree 100%. I do agree. You know, because they're legit ruining the game for everybody else. Yeah, Mary looks just like a board cube. I thought it was an excellent build. I was jealous. The extent of my building is a wooden cardboard box. Okay, so let's start the ship hunt, shall we? Oh, would you get out of the way? Do I have anything that I need to drop off? Yes, I do. We have 2 mining upgrades. Let's drop those off. We can actually refine these for some money. Okay. Get rid of the save beacon. We don't need that. Get this out of here. Get out of here. Okay, we're ready. Let's go to the next star system, shall we? And thank you guys for stopping by. We're on the ugly AF Starship hunt as of right now. So let's do it. Oh, buckle up. Let's go. You bet, man. You guys are magnificent builders, man. You guys rock. I'm serious. I am jealous. I think I'll stick to ugly starship hunting. That's what I'm good at. So Alvin Grandison says, me neither. I started playing this game when it first came out. Yeah, I can't build in this game to save my life. Like I said, the extent of my building aesthetic extends to basically a prefab. That's it. One prefab and that's it. So Carrie says ugly ships deserve love too. They do. We found some pretty ugly ships yesterday. And I'm talking ugly, ugly ships. Ugly with 2 U's. Ugly. That's how ugly they were. Okay, so let's go to a random... Wow, check this out. Another Outlaw Dissident system. That is a Blue Star system, too. Is that Blue Star? Yep. That's a Blue Star system. Let's check it out. All right. Excuse me while I have a sip of some delicious, fat-free, no-calorie, no-fructose corn syrup, diet powdered, dehydrated water. And what do we hydrate the water with? Alcohol. I'm kidding. Oh my God, that water is good when you're thirsty. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. That's it. Odd Building 101, prefab. Well, Guitar Guy 80, you forgot the door and the windows. Prefab, door, access ramp, windows, power. We need some power. And a teleporter. Then a save point. That's it. We're done. Next. Yeah, exactly. Cosmic Cody. Watch out for the high fructose H2O. Here we go. What do we got? This is an Outlaw Dissident system, so... low atmosphere. Okay. Low atmosphere. No fauna, but that's no problem. What is this? Circulian? What is Circulian? 13 fauna. What is a Circulian planet? Winds from beyond. Requires obedience. Hold on. High sentinel activity. Okay. We might visit that planet just to beat up on some sentinels. Okay. Frozen anomaly. All right. 18 fauna. Jeez, dude. All right. Let's check it out. Let's mark it. All right. Let's go to the space station. Heather says Circulian is a color blue. Gotcha. Okay. That's the first time I'd ever seen that used in reference to a planet. Steve Old School, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. How are you today? Let's go. Just in case you guys are wondering, this ship right here, this orange AF ship, the orange and black one, 3+1 supercharge slots on this one. Yeah, this is a 3+1. That's why I still have it. That's why I still got it. Don't even ask. That's why I got it. Yeah, 3+1 supercharge slots. Stuart Laker says, I'm going to miss out on the powdered water. Okay, there's the station. Let's check out the multi-tool, see if we got something good over here. See if the vendor's got something good in inventory, and we will start the ship hunt. Thank you guys for stopping by today. We're back on the ugly AF Starship hunt. Man, I am literally blown away, and I'm really impressed at your guys' builds. Seriously, I'm really impressed. Now, let me ask you guys something. In your builds on that on William's planet, did you guys do any glitch building? Is it all straight building, or did you guys do glitch building? Sound off for me in chat. I'm just curious to know. There's nothing wrong with glitch building because it's a very, it gives you very unique designs when you glitch build. Beeblebum is like the king of glitch building. He knows how to do it to a T. I'm not very good at building, so I'm just curious. Just curious. First of all, where's the multi-tool? Heather says, I will definitely be glitch building. Guitar Guy 80 says, mine is not glitch. It's all done as the game allows. Nice. So Heather says, every space station is different. Yes. The base space station designs are the same, but in terms of color, there are different color variations that make every space station unique, with the exception of abandoned and pirate stations. Abandoned stations and pirate stations all have the same interior. Excuse me. Okay, what do we got? It's a pistol. What do we got? Boo. So Nuno, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Says, I wish I could be like some of these guys. Beebs made the Enterprise and it looks identical. Yep. Like I mentioned in a previous live stream, someone put up a video on how they built a Venator class Star Destroyer from Star Wars. It is a 2 or 3 hour video. And there's definitely glitch building involved, but I was very impressed. I just didn't have 3 hours to watch the entire video. Let's grab an infra knife.
Product received.
Shields, life support, thrusters, mining beam. Let's take a mining beam.
Product received.
Scanner, shields, neutron cannon we don't need. Pulse spitter. Pulse spitter. Hold on. Technology, weapons. Pulse spitter, where you at? That's scatter blaster. That's neutron cannon. The XNS class upgrades have same stats. Pulse spitter, where you at? So +3, +15, -11, +12, +4. Okay, so yeah, X class are better, but that's kind of the luck of the draw. Let's grab one. Let's see. Where you at? Pulse spitter. Here we go. We'll take one of those. Spending a whole bunch of money after making a whole bunch of money. What do we got here? Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go check out the ship. So Nunez says Action Pants Gaming is also an excellent builder. He made an entire city. Good for him. Like I said, I don't do much building, if anything at all. My hat's off to anyone that can build something extravagant in this game. So, Kamala Crocker, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? Welcome back. Hova Mendoza, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Excuse me for a sec. Ooh. So what is this? Okay, that's an actual planet. Right next to an even bigger planet. Wow. So Buckle Up Basil says, carry on No Man's Sky is called Xeno Arena. You collect creatures on planets and then take them to battle. Just like, exactly. Just like freaking Pokemon. So if you're someone that likes Pokemon or Pokemon Go, that is definitely a good update. I didn't have a problem with the Xeno Arena update. I thought it was well done. It's a good update. It is. I'm just not really big into the Xeno thing, you know, pet collecting and everything else. It definitely wasn't an update for everyone. So what do we got here? Oh my gosh. Well, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Hold on, it's red. It's red. It's not too bad. Hold on. It's not too bad. So Heather says, Odd, will you visit the base when I'm done? It'll be for William. Of course. Just let us know when it's done and we'll visit it on stream. We will definitely visit it on stream. Nunez says, great thing about No Man's Sky is you can see it for yourself. All you need is the glyphs. That's correct. Exactly. That's it. Best thing about this game is that there is a bit of a background simulation where if you build something or you discover something, other players can see it. Okay, so we have, it's not orange. Ooh, it's got a face too. This one is pretty, hold on. Maybe I judged too quickly. Maybe I judged it too quickly. Hold on. Well, the good news is that it's not orange. Okay, so ladies and gents, we have a medium Sentinel fighter with medium wings. Bladed wings, dorsal and ventral tie stabilizers. The medium wings are actually okay. They're actually okay. They're clipped. They're a combination of clipped and medium wings, but they actually work. They do work. They don't look awkward. The dorsal and ventral tie stabilizers are pretty fire too. Do they have thrusters? They do not. They do have mini wings. They do have mini wings. This one is not bad, and it's red and black. It's red and black. That is not bad at all. So Mary says, William showed me a picture of two planets merging. Is that rare? Yes, that is very rare. That is very rare. Well, you can literally walk from one planet to the next planet. Yeah, that is extremely rare. But that's all the power of procedural generation, where you have weird things like that taking place in the game. So Heather says, why so serious? Yeah, this ship looks kind of pissed off, doesn't it? That is one pissed off looking ship. Yeah, quite a long face, buddy. Quite a long face. So this is a pretty decent looking ship. That's not bad. Okay, hold on. You guys did see the glyphs, right? So glyphs for this ship are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is Euclid. So if you want this ship, you know where to come get it. Yeah, Soctivus the Great, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. And this is, of course, it's a C-Class, located at plus 19.94 and plus 108.31. Very nice. I say we scour around for this one for a bit. Not bad. There we go.
Units received.
All right, let's scan the ridiculous fauna if we can lock onto him. There we go.
Units received.
Boo. Boo. The fauna suck. This planet's got 18 fauna on it. 18. So far, they all kind of suck. Yeah, they suck.
Units received.
They suck. Yep, they suck. So the fauna are not that good. Oh, get out of the way, crab face. So what's that? That's what William would say? Yep, it is. All right. Get them storm crystals. Oh, excuse me, not storm crystals. Heaven forbid. Get them radiant shards. Give me that money. Give me all the money. Always remember, people, get your money. Let's take those radiant shards and refine those, actually. Start refining those for nanites. A stack of 10 gets you 500 nanites. That's some really good money. That's like an S-class upgrade. Okay, this is a good ship, I think, to start hunting. I do think if it had tank treads, it would be better. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's a pretty decent looking ship. Yeah, Heather says Jay Leno. It does look like Jay Leno, doesn't it? It actually does look like Jay Leno. Jay Leno with glasses, actually. It does look like Jay Leno. Okay, so let's make a new restore point. And let's drop a save beacon just in case this one's got good supercharge slots on it. You guys will be able to come get it. Let's see. Save beacon, if we can stop fumbling the keys. There we go. If we can stop fumbling the keys. This is a pirate system, so we might find an S-class. Paint that one red. Okay. We're good to go. Let's claim the ship and let's proceed. Xbox 360, what's up, man? Long time no see, brother. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. How have you been? King Solomon, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? We're just doing some old No Man's Sky shenanigans today. Glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, C-class, nothing special. This is a pretty good-looking ship. I do like this ship. It's not bad. It's not bad. It could be better, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. It's not orange. Edwin Waga, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? It's not orange, so that's a start. So Nunez says someone gifted me a modded Red Walker pet, a giant one. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I'll claim it. Nice. All right. Before we leave, give me them radiant shards. Give me that money. Always get your money, people. Always get your money. Give me them radiant shards. Give me that money. I want all the money. Give me that money. Okay. Always get your money, people. Get that money. So Xbox 360 says, I'll back up. Nunez says, I looked for 6 months till I found my first S-Class. Brutal. Are you talking about S-Class ship? That is pretty brutal. The key to finding an S-Class ship, you probably know this already. The key to finding an S-Class starship of any type is to be in a pirate system. Outlaw systems have a 5% chance of finding an S-Class Sentinel ship, as well as system ships. Now, that being said, all star systems have an exotic, which is an S-Class out of the box, but if you're looking for Sentinel ships, in an outlaw system, you have a 5% chance. 3-star system, you have a 2% chance. 2-star systems, you have a 1% chance. And if it's a 1-star system, you have 0 chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. Oh, were you getting the ship? Thank you. All right, let's do it again. Let's see what we got here. We might get lucky. Xbox 360 says, I'm good. I'm getting radiation done to get rid of the rest of the tumor. Nice, man. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. So Heather says, I want my $2. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, Xbox 360 kid. Just so you know, William Dupree passed away. He passed away last week. For obvious reasons. We've talked about that before. And, yeah, if you could, please extend your thoughts and prayers and condolences to his sister Mary, who is in chat with us right now. Okay, let's go. Next ship. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking ship. That's not bad. Listen, it's not orange, okay? It is not orange. That is a plus. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get lucky, but you never know. Okay, this one is C-Class. That's fine. Okay, we will take those 10 quad servos. Yes, please. Yeah, we won't be a cheapskate. Let's feed the circuits. Yeah, we won't be a cheapskate. Glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, this one has a B-class blueprint. That's an actual blueprint. So, noise. Okay, let's compare. And claim. So, the supercharged slot on this one is here. This one is close to the center. I'm willing to bet this Sentinel ship right here is probably... This one could be potentially a 3+1 simply because of the location of this slot. Let's grab it. Let's drop a save beacon. And I'll get you guys glyphs and coordinates in just a sec. Okay, let's paint this one yellow and blue. Okay, so again, if you like this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. It's a medium Sentinel fighter, medium wings, dorsal and ventral tie stabilizers, single-bladed wings, three thrusters are illuminated, and it's not orange. This C-Class is located at minus 10.32 and minus 129.21. This is Starship number 2 for this planet. All right, let's get it and go. Next. Here we go. So Heather says, I want it. Oh, come get it. There will be save beacons in the area for these ships. We're trying to see if we can get lucky. We're trying to see if we can get lucky with this one. So Heather says it's pinkish. Hey, it's not orange. It's not orange. That's all I got to say. It ain't orange. Guitar Guy 80 says either 3+1 or 2+2. Possibly. Possibly. But we will definitely find out when we get it to the station. simply because of the location of its that slot, the first slot. I think it's possibly a 3+1. Cosmic Cody says, not mad at a nice salmon with good parts. Exactly. Especially with good parts. So Xbox 360 says, orange can be done. Orange can be a good color if it's done properly. There's nothing wrong with orange. I have a couple of orange ships on my in my inventory, but when it comes to like Sentinel ships, orange is the default color for the majority of Sentinel ships in the game. So that's why it's kind of frowned upon. But I agree, if done right, it's actually pretty cool. Okay, what do we got? There are a lot of radiant shards here, man. You got some over there. You got some over there. Some radiant shards over there, too. We're about to make some money. Okay, this is... S-Class. S-Class. We just scored a S-Class. There it is, people. There it is. S-Class. Read it and weep. We just beat the game. S-Class. Nice. Mr. Brote, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for stopping by today. We just beat the game. S-Class. Very nice. You know how we do it. Let's drop a base computer. Your guitar guy, exactly. Bring the smoke. Yeah, we just beat the game. We won the lottery. Here we go. Nice. We just scored a S-Class. Very nice. So this one is not... this one is not an X-Wing. This one is not an X-Wing. Okay, archive. Claim site. Yes, please. Very nice. We just scored ourselves an S-Class. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. I have to... Here's what I got to do. We need to get... I have to find them first. I think I can find some of the logos for like all the Starship classes. On Hello Games' website. Converting them to not a JPEG, but to not a GIF, a PNG, which is the only format that's usable for like the emotes. I have to first of all find them, shrink them, then I can convert them to GIFs, and I can upload them. So Mary says S-Class. I think it's top tier. Yes, S-Class is the highest tier ship you can find. Highest tier of ship multi-tool upgrade. Yes. So S-Class is what you want. Very nice. We just scored. We just beat the game. S-Class. This is our third try. S-Class on the third freaking try, man. And again, Edwin, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for extending your condolences to Mary. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, let's set up a base, shall we? All right, you guys know how we do it here. Prefab. Prefab, nothing spectacular, nothing to see here. Okay, prefab. Door. Access ramp. Every house has a window. At least one. At least one window. Okay, give it some power. Teleporter. Yes, please. Let's get some power. Solar panels. Okay, biofuel reactor. Get in there. There you go. And battery. And last but not least, save points. Now, what I would like to do is take this S-Class up to the station and check out its supercharge slots. So before we can do that, and I want to do it without actually claiming the ship because I've got too many ships on me. This ship is, we'll keep this one here so that everybody else can come pick it up if you want it. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, a nice core on that too. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we need, not that. Okay, carbon.
Technology recharge.
All right, we got power, battery is charging, save. Okay, so we have a brand new restore point. Okay, let's check out this ship. Let's check it out. Yeah, unbelievable. S-Class out of the box. S-Class out of the box. That is amazing. Okay, glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Ooh. R3+1. This is an R3+1. Very nice. This one will hit for pretty decent damage. This one will definitely hit for decent damage. We don't even need to take this to the space station. We see where the slots are. Yeah, this is an R3+1. This is not bad. So basically, you put your main weapon here. So let's say, for example, we're using the Sentinel cannon. So we'll take the Sentinel cannon. You take the cannon, put the cannon right here. Two of its X or S-Class upgrades are bordering the main weapon. You put the third X-Class upgrade or S-Class upgrade here. Here's where you put the blueprint, right there. And if there are two blueprints, you put one here, one there. This thing will hit like a truck. This is an excellent find right here. Very nice. Okay, let's reload the restore point because we're going to leave this ship here for you guys. Very nice. I'm glad I found this one. Let's reload that. Very nice, man. I'm happy. Noise. You're noising on my noise.
Inventory full.
Heather, a blueprint is basically an upgrade that you purchase from the upgrade Starship upgrade terminal or specialist, excuse me, at the Space Anomaly. He sells blueprints for starships, just like all of the merchants at the Space Anomaly. They sell blueprints for your exosuit, multi-tool, your exocraft, and your starship. So those are all blueprints. Blueprints can be used in addition to standard C to S class upgrades. So you may find 3 blueprints for a specific starship. You can also have 3 upgrades in addition to those blueprints for that ship. So blueprints are completely separate, but they operate similar to upgrades. Guitar Guy 80, we're going to upload in just a sec. I have to rename the base first. I got to rename it first. Man, what are them guys over there fighting about? Them dudes are having a bad day over there. What is that? Okay, so we got to rename the base. So we'll know what it is. Okay, so let's call, first of all, you know what? That's a good picture. That's a good picture. That is a good picture. So let's call this one. This is S-Class. R3+1. Medium Centi. Tie. And medium Centi tie stabilizers, blades. There we go. Stuart Laker says, can you get an S-Class blueprint? No. Blueprints are usually, I think that the max I've seen is probably an A-Class. I've never seen an S-Class blueprint before. But unlike your standard upgrades, the blueprints are not random. The blueprints all have a fixed stat on them. So that's one of the biggest differences. Okay, let's upgrade it, or excuse me, upload it. All right, nice. We just found ourselves an S-Class ship. Perfect. There you go. Upload it to the servers. Come get it if you want it. Very nice. And before we go, give me that money. Give me that money. Give me all the money. Very nice. I'm super happy. Yeah, and Radiant Shards very close. And the reason I hunt the Radiant Shards is because each shard is worth 50 nanites. A stack of 10 gives you 500 nanites. And these things do add up really quickly. They add up, and I'm talking really quickly. So I very rarely... Ouch. I very rarely go to my my Curious Deposit farm anymore because I collect so many Radiant Shards. What do we got here? Inverted Mirror? Meh. All right. Next system. Actually, we need to go... we got to go scrap those ships. All right, let's get these things up to the space station. Let's make a new restore point. So you guys can come pick up this ship anytime you want. Very nice. And the best part, it's not orange. Very nice. That is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Reload that. That's not what I wanted to do.
Inventory full.
Raven Winter, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Says, I'm not sure how to access the base from servers. I'm still starting out. What you need to do, I'll show you. We got those ships. We can actually teleport to the space station. What you have to do is go to the space anomaly or to a space station and access what's called the interstellar terminus, or one of these teleportation terminals right here. The list of bases that you've either been to or that you own, or the list of space stations that you visited, will show up here. They will appear here. So if you have a base, and you only need to have a base computer set up in the location where you want to keep it to actually teleport to it. Now, to teleport from it, you got to have a teleporter set up there. But to get to that base computer, you can access it simply by using a teleporter, if you understand. So basically what you need to do is find a teleporter, and you can teleport directly to a base computer. Teleporters are located at random player bases. They're located on space stations, and there's an interstellar terminus on the space anomaly. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's go to the space station. So Heather says, that seemed... Heather, I'm sorry. Mary says, that seems like a ship William would have. I think he would like it. I do think he would like it. I do wish that it had tank shred landing gear. He would probably like it even more. But yeah, I think he would like it. It's not orange, like I said. So Raven Winter says, thank you. So using just a base name, we can access that. Yep, that's all you need. And to demonstrate, so here we are. We're on a pirate space station. So you access the station terminus. Let's say I wanted to go back to that base that I just built with that starship. So all I have to do is search my bases, scroll down until you find it, which is right here, or you can select recent, and it'll be one of the first listings in the actual terminus. So we can teleport right back to that base. Even though there's no actual structure there, or teleporter there, there's a base computer in the area. So you can teleport straight to the base computer. Now, like I mentioned, to teleport from that location, you have to have a teleporter there. But you can teleport to the base computer, no problem. So, Mary, yes, William was not a fan of orange. He didn't like the orange-colored ships. And I understand why, completely. Hey, check that out. A 7-wing barrel nose. Man, that thing is chrome AF. Hold on a second. We got to see this one. We got to see this. Hold on. Okay, so this is what? Okay, that is green. That looks like pea soup green, white accents, and chrome. Nice. So this is a barrel nose 7-wing fighter, barrel nose 7-wing single thruster. That's not bad. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool looking fighter. Guitar Guy 80 says, if anyone wants to know how to make a prefab door automatic, let me know. Guitar Guy 80 is like the expert builder here. Trust me, I'm just getting around. Don't even ask me. Don't ask. Just don't. Don't. Don't ask me. So we have a Raven Nose solar ship. Let's check this dude's ship out. Hold on. Interloper. Grah. What do we got here? Oh, heck no. Ooh. What the actual crap? This thing's an S-Class. Bro, oh my gosh. You guys know what I'm about to say, right? You guys know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. How can... What? How can this ship... How can you have an S-Class solar ship with Guitar Guy 80? You know what I'm about to say, right? How can you have an S-Class solar ship with gentleman sails? Gentleman sails. I bet you, how much you want to bet this thing is an S-Class 4 connected supercharged slots. At a minimum, this thing is a 3+1. Look at the supercharged slots. You've got 2 right here. Hold on, where's my ship? Oh, don't you go anywhere, buddy. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Let's make a restore point. This I gotta see. Don't you freaking go anywhere. Hold on. Experimentation time. He's not gonna fly away as long as we're standing here. So we're going to experiment. This I gotta see. This I gotta see. Yeah, the sails are ugly AF, but come on, this thing is an S-Class out of the box. How much you want for this ship? This I gotta see. Bro. Let's see. This ship would be very good for an episode of Top 5 Starships, I think. Make an offer. What you want? How much you want for it? I got the money, buddy. Oh, what? That's it? He only wants 6 mil for this? Give me that ship. Give me that ship. Give me. I don't even care. So, ladies and gents, we just scored. I mean, the sails are ugly AF, but check this out. Check that out. Yellow and white Raven Nose. Armored Raven Nose solar ship. Gentleman sails. 6 mil. S-Class. S-Class out of the box. At least 2 connected supercharged slots on this one. At least 2 connected supercharged slots. So if you guys want it, you know where to find the glyphs. They're on the screen. You know where to find it. Experimentation time. I cannot believe this thing just flew in on us. Okay, let's upgrade. Before we do, hold on. You know what? We're keeping it. We're going to keep this one. We'll keep it. Let's make a new restore point. It's an S-Class. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. So let's take a look at the supercharged slots on this one. Let's see, here we go. We're just going to check the slots on it really quickly. Yeah, you don't rarely, and I'm talking rarely, see an S-Class flying like this. Yeah, exactly. It's all profit. That Viking didn't buy it. Yeah, well, he stole it. The Viking stole it. You're right. Okay, we want to upgrade. Let's add augments. Unbelievable. Okay, so it is a 2+1 and 1, but I mean, come on. This thing is an S-Class out of the box. So that's still not too bad. All right, very nice. Very nice. And it's an armored raven nose, yellow and white, man. Not bad. Not bad at all. This one definitely qualifies for an episode of Top 5 Starships. Hold on. Get rid of the vignette, please. Thank you. So Heather says, can your parts sales put those? Oh, you mean can you change the sales? You can. You have to scrap the ship to get the parts that you want. So I could theoretically buy 2 more of these ships and scrap each individual part, and I could build one with better sales on it. But you got to consider the fact that you may not find another S-Class that'll just fly into the station like this. So that's the kind of gamble that you have to take. DJ Bones, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Miserable rainy day in Newcastle. Up until, what is that? Up in Tyne, UK? Sorry to hear that, man. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, this is very nice. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, we're doing some we're doing some Game Hub stuff here. And nobody does cinematics better than the Game Hub. So just to be clear, nobody can beat him at this. Okay. That's good enough. Nailed it. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted with this awesome S-Class ship, very nice. So Mary says, funky looking ship. That one, the Raven nose ships, there's nothing really rare about them. The class is pretty rare because this is an outlaw system. So because this is an outlaw system, like I mentioned earlier, there's a 5% chance that you'll find an S-Class of any ship type, to include system starships. And the solar ships is considered a system ship, not a sentinel ship. So all of the solar ships of this type will have the same supercharged slot configuration. Okay, we swapped ships, didn't we? Yes, we did. Let's check the supercharged slots on this one, on this C-Class. Let's check it out. Might as well. So this is a C to a S, so what do we got? Yeah, I can't believe we just scored a S-Class Solar, man. That is absolutely amazing. We're on fire today. We are legit on fire today. So Coyote says you can build a new one with the 3 separate parts and the sails replaced with the engine. Exactly. You can totally do that. You need to make sure that you buy an S-Class core. You need an S-Class reactor core. You can also, to improve your supercharge slot chances, you can also go to different different space stations, and build the ship. Your supercharge slot configuration for building a custom ship is largely determined by the station that you visit. So visiting different stations with the right parts will get you a different set of supercharge slots. So that is true. We might buy some parts. We might buy some more parts. Okay, so are we still upgrading? All right. Let's put some augments on this thing. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. You guys see this, right? You guys see this? You see this? I'm not losing my mind here. You guys see this? 3 plus 1. This is a 3 plus 1. So Guitar Guy 80 says he gets our Guitar Guy 80. You just beat the game. This is a 3 plus 1. Yeah, I called it. I called it. I knew this second ship was a 3 plus 1. So, yeah, Edwin, yeah, 3 plus 1. So, here's the deal. All the C-class Sentinel ships in this star system have a chance of having a 3 plus 1. 1 in 4 ships. 1 in 4 S-classes have a chance of getting a 3 plus 1. So we know this one is a 3 plus 1. We're not going to keep... I mean, I guess I can keep it, but I got too many ships. God, I don't want to scrap this one. So Mary says, is this one better than the S you found? They're about the same. The big difference is that the R3 plus 1 may give you better stats. May. But when you supercharge the main weapon here and have 2 S-class upgrades here, plus 1 adjacent with the blueprint, this one could technically hit harder. I mean, technically. But I've also seen R3 plus 1s that do better in terms of their damage stats. So the biggest difference between these two is that this C-class costs 85,000 nanites to upgrade, legit. The S-class is already fully upgraded, so that's the big difference. Yeah, exactly. Soccer is great. We beat the game and won the whole tournament. Okay, you guys forced my hand on this one. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Revert the save. I don't really want to keep this ship. But it's a 3 plus 1. We'll keep it.
Inventory full.
I cannot believe my luck today. Okay, this one is a 3 plus 1. Get the other one out here. Where's the other one? What should be... this one. Okay, here's the other C-class. Let's check this one out. You know what? At this point, I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's scrap this thing and keep going. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I don't... What? You know what? Fine. 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 We'll do it. Fine. Fine. Oh, my gosh. You guys. You guys. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. This one is probably spread out. Or at a minimum, it's 2 plus 1 and 1. I'm not hopeful. Let's go ahead and upgrade. This is a C to a S. What do we got? Upgrade. All right, let's put some augments on this if we need them. Yeah, I can't believe the luck today. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. What the actual French toast am I seeing here? What? Oh my gosh. A T4. C-Class T4. Oh my gosh. Hey, we just got a massive donation.
Hi Oddman. Hope you have a good day, and live stream.
Hey Tobias, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? It's good to see you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat. Oh my gosh. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Tobias, who just beat the game. Tobias, thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have got to be kidding me. What? Okay. First of all, everybody out there, Tobias is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. Show him some love. Tobias, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Yeah, Mr. Broad. What? We went from an R3, Guitar Guy 80, yes. Hey, we got a massive donation.
William looking down on us, blessing us with these SD slots. R.I.P. brother.
Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, he is. He is absolutely blessing us today, man. Unbelievable. Cosmic Coyote, thank you so much for that massive donation. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Cosmic Coyote, who just beat the game. Thank you, brother, so much for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. This is unbelievable. Yeah, amen to that. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Changing plans, people. Changing plans. We're changing plans. Let's reload the restore point. I cannot believe we just found that.
Inventory full.
Yeah, William is definitely blessing us today. Unbelievable, man. What the actual French toast is happening today? Okay, so we got to remember this S-Class has this supercharged slot right here. Or, excuse me, this C-Class right here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to find another one of these. We're going to find another one. We're setting up another base. That's what we're going to do. That's what we will do. Let's swap this one out for the 3+1. Let's swap this one out for the 3+1. I cannot believe what's happening here today. Okay, so this was the R3 or the 3+1. So let's scrap this one because we now know that there's a C-Class T4 on that planet. So let's go back there and find it. Let's go back and find it. Before we do, let's revert this. Put that back. So, yeah. And once we find it, we're setting up a base. We know exactly what we got to find. We know exactly what we're looking for. All right, so let's scrap this one. We're going to leave the base in the location of that S-Class. Because, again, the S-Class is also a rare, very good find. Salvage. Okay. Now, because we're dealing with C-Classes here, We will find more C classes on the dissident planet in a pirate star system than we will find of any other starship type. So we have a very, very, very good chance of finding another 4T. So Mary says, is T4 the best layout? Yes. It's the best layout because your primary weapon is not only being supercharged, but it's also surrounded by all the other supercharged slots. So if you have 3 very good S or very good X class upgrades, you surround your weapon in the the T formation, basically. And that will give you the most damage of any other configuration. The T, I think, is the actual best supercharged slot configuration for weapons. Okay, let's talk to this guy. So yeah, because we're dealing with C classes here, we can find another one of those ships. So we want to sell. I can't believe this. I legit cannot believe this. Sell.
Units received.
AI valve.
Units received.
We'll sell the quad servos. We don't need them. We got plenty.
Units received.
All right, let's go. Okay, folks, we're back on the hunt. We're back on the hunt. I cannot believe that. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. This is amazing. This is amazing. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, let's park this ship. Let's land this one. We have to scrap one more ship. We got to make space. We got to make space. So let's see if we can find it. This one. Let's scrap this one. With the ventral pincers. This is another 3+1. Yep. Oh, no. Look at this one. Yeah, this one is... This is a 2+2. But this is a B... This is a B class out of the box. This one is a B class out of the box. So, we will scrap this one. Let's scrap this one. We got to make some space. Yeah, I am super stoked. I cannot believe we found a 4T or a T4. I can't believe it. So again, this is what we're going to do. We're heading back to the planet. We have a 1 in 4 chance of finding another C class with that supercharged slot configuration on it. It's a 1 in 4 chance. But we got to clear up some starship space, so let's do that. Okay, anything in here we can scrap? This. This is not a bad configuration. It's actually pretty good. But since we're running out of starship space, let's scrap this one. Here we go. Again, this ship that we're about to scrap, this was not an S class out of the box. I think it was a C or a B. So we're not missing anything. I've got the location of that ship cataloged, so it's good to go. We can scrap it, no problem. Begin salvage. Yeah, we got to clear up some starship space before we start this hunt, especially since we bought that solar ship. So we want to sell. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to buy some parts.
Units received. Units received.
All right, cool. I think I'm going to buy some parts to build out a better solar ship than the one we found. So we want to sell that, sell, and we'll keep the rest of that. Cool. Making that money. Very nice. Okay, we're ready. We're going back to the planet right now. We're heading back to the planet. Let's get the daily driver. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 9 ships on us, huh? 9 ships total. God, I hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to have to scrap some more ships, man. I don't want to do it. Seriously? This ain't right, man. This is not right. This is a good system. This is a good system. Yeah, a Jackal just showed up. A Jackal just showed up. A-class. Armored. This is a good system. We might have to stay here for a while. All right, let's get back to what we were doing, okay? Before we lose track of what we were doing. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a blast, man. I'm having a blast. Yeah, you might want to come here and make a base here, man. Guitar Guy 80, there are some good ships in this system. Let's go. Let's stop by the freighter, reload the restore point, so we can park that other ship. So Mary says, I like that nose better. Yeah, that is a Jackal. That's what's called a Jackal because of its nose, or the actual cockpit, and the ears, or the antennae, I guess. It looks like a Jackal. But what's good about No Man's Sky is that you can actually... yeah, Ozzy Bob, I am running out of Starship storage. I think I've got space for 2 more ships. Yeah, some of the other random ships that I picked up, we're probably going to have to scrap those at some point. I don't want to do it. I just don't. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got to reload restore point. Yeah, we're running out of storage on the freighter. What I hope for the next major update for No Man's Sky is that Hello Games gives us more Starship storage. They need to give us more Starship storage because even 30 ships is not enough. It's not enough. I'm running out really quickly. Cosmic Cody says, a Jackal is my favorite solar body type. The Jackals are not rare, but they're actually... they're kind of sought after because they're not, I mean, they're not rare, but they are kind of, sort of. Okay, so ladies and gents, let's go. We have a new restore point. Did we? Hold on. Hop out. I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. Reload that. All right, reload. I forgot what I was doing. Reload the restore point. That should bring our other ship back. There it is. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, let's do this. We're on the hunt. We're on the hunt. I cannot believe the luck today. I cannot believe the luck today. Before we head to the planet, let me check one thing. Let's see what ships we have in inventory. Okay. Yeah, this is a 4Z. S-Class, S-Class. We know what the Iron Vulture is. A-Class, 3+1, 3+1, 3+1. Batwing, 2+2. Yeah, this is a 4 square, so we definitely want to keep it. Ha, okay. Fair enough. Wow. Oof. Let's go. Decisions, decisions. Where's my daily driver? Where's my ship? There it is. Hold on. What's this? Here's another 3+1. Do not scrap. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Absolutely freaking hate it. So for anybody who's just joining us, we just scored. We scored an S-Class R3 plus 1. We also found a C-Class with a T4 supercharged slots. Unfreaking believable in this star system. We're on the hunt. We're back on the hunt. So what we're going to do is find a base. We're going to find a location for that for another C-Class, because we've got a really good chance of finding a second C-Class with that supercharged slot configuration on it. Really good chance. So we're on the hunt, people. Let's do it. We're back on the hunt. And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. I am super stoked right now. You guys don't know. I'm serious. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. So Mary says, what should I do with the ships William had? Or don't do anything with them. So Mary, I recommend just leaving them as is. Because if you think about it, those were ships that he actually found. And William usually didn't collect ships without purpose, if you can understand what I mean. When he found a starship, he found it for a reason. So if that makes any sense to you, I would recommend keeping them. Just my personal opinion. Of course, you can do with them whatever you want, but I do recommend holding on to them. All right, here we go. 4 minutes. That's what she said. Yeah, we got some really, really good luck today. Yeah, I thought that S-Class
Incoming storm.
was the win of the day. Nope, not even close. Hold it. Give me that money. Give me that money. Give me all the money. There we go. Give me that money. Always get your money, people. Get that money. Okay, this one is C-Class. That's perfectly fine. Okay, it's got 10 of those. That's promising. Okay, let's make a new restore point really quickly. And we'll know if we have the right ship or not. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll know if we have the right ship or not in just a sec. So remember, this is what we're looking for right here. We're looking for that supercharged slot right there. So fourth from the left, second down. That's what we want. Okay. Yeah, I always like to make a save point before interacting with any Sentinel ships. That way, if I need to revert the save, I can.
Technology repaired.
Okay, this is a completely different ship. Completely different one. Or, well, I mean, we can take this one up to the station and find out. All right, compare it. Claim. Let's see. Keep going. So Mary says, I have not opened the game yet. I understand. I understand. Again, I was just making a recommendation. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, exactly. William was a Starship hunter for purpose, so every ship he found, there was a reason behind it. So, I recommend holding on to them. Okay, let's go. as I crash into a tree. You crashed right into a tree. What is that all about?
Storm clearing.
Dang, this ship is right over here. Don't land on the other ship. Alright. Okay, this is C-Class. That's perfect. We have a restore point. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we have here for scrap, actually. No, you can keep the poop. You can totally keep the poop. We don't want your poop. No, thank you. So Edwin says, I'll be leaving now. The stream was awesome. And good luck finding more cool supercharged slots, ships. Okay, hey, Edwin, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Take care, brother. God bless to you. We'll see you next time, man. Thanks for stopping in today. All right, here we go. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, I think this is our ship. I think this is our ship right here. Fourth from the left, second down. Pretty sure this is our ship. All right. So let's reload the restore point and let's set up a base. What we will do is take this ship. Once we set up a base, we'll take this ship up to the station and check its supercharge slots. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. I'm pretty sure that is what we want. And then you guys will not only have an S-Class on this planet, but you'll also have a C-Class with a T4. You'll also have a C-Class with a T4. Let's get this thing out of the way. Let's move this ship. Get this thing out of here. Move that one. Okay. All right. Let's... It's still too close. Get out of here. There we go. That's better. That's better. Ooh, a AAA class. Nice. Yeah, the fauna on this planet kind of suck. They kind of suck. Okay, here we go. Let's drop a base computer. Man, we are on fire today, man. Unbelievable luck. Unbelievable luck. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an episode of top 5 starships. Definitely. Okay, let's claim it. So Cosmic Coyote says, Mary, one of my best memories of William was when he and I tied for second at the second year the Game Hub ship meet. Such a good time. I'm sorry I missed that. I wish I could have seen that. I wish I could have seen that. Yeah, again, I'm not, unfortunately, on Discord. And that's just because we've talked about Discord before. Discord is a bit of a security risk, but I know that's how the Game Hub coordinates all of his, all of his ship meets and ship hunts, etc. Which makes sense. But one of these days, I'll try to make my way over to one of his ship meets, and of course, because I live in Japan, the time difference is something else as well. That's something else that's got to be considered. So Mary says, go buy a lottery ticket. I should, right? Should buy like 100 lottery tickets. Okay, so we want to build. Let's drop a building. You guys know how we do it here. Prefab. Okay, every house has a door. Yeah, I cannot believe this. Access ramp. Windows, because all houses have a window. Every house has a window. Except for maybe Fred Flintstone's house. His house doesn't have any windows. There we go. All right, let's give it some power. Solar. Biofuel reactor, yes please. And battery. Last but not least, save point. Perfect. Here, let's add some fuel. If we can interact with it, thank you.
Technology recharge.
He said again, these doors can't be automatic to keep the little critters out. True. Okay. Okay, so we've got the base built. Let's grab this ship and get it up to the space station and check it out. Let's get this one up to the space station and check it out. Before we do, because we know that this one is a 4T. Let's rename it so that we know exactly what it is. T4SC. So we know exactly what that is. Do not scrap. Exclamation point. Okay. All right, so we know what that is. All right, let's get this one up to the station and check it out. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
All right, let's compare and claim. Okay, so from this point, we don't want to make another save point. Let's just head up to the station. Excuse me. Okay, space station. Let's go. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. Every ship's going to be do not scrap. We're running out of ship space badly. Okay, so this is the one we just found. Versus the one that I just renamed, which is this one. T4SC, do not scrap. Okay. All right, so let's check it out. Let's upgrade it. Yeah, we got some really good luck going today. And what we will do is head back to the planet, name the base, so that you guys can find it, and we'll get back on the ship hunt. I cannot believe we found that, though. I can't believe it. That is amazing. Okay, upgrade ship. Okay, the Cecedo S. We pretty much know what it is, so let's go for it. Upgrade. All right, what do we got? It's a completely different ship. It's a complete... It's completely different. This is why we verify. This is exactly why we verify. This is... Oh my gosh. This is why we verify. Okay, reload. Exactly. The one near the left is the mover. Now, that being said, that supercharged slot on the left remains consistent. That one remains consistent. So what we will do is leave this one here. Let's pull the base. Before we go, let's pull the base. Let's get some money. Excuse me. Give me that money. Get that money. You know what? That is the wrong ship. Yeah, that is totally the wrong ship. I forgot because I picked up a second one. All right, no big deal. Okay, so I forgot how many ships I have on me. So we got that one. Well, see, that's what happens when you have too many ships in your inventory. So, this one. All right, this is the 4T. This is the 4T. All right. I blame chat. It's all chat's fault. It's all chat's fault. I blame chat. It's all chat's fault. All right, let's use that for the restore point. We're going to leave this one here. Let's pull the base. Let's just wipe all of this. Delete. Yeah, it's all chat's fault. Hold it. Give me that money. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to leave this one here. Let's see. Let's see where this goes. Excuse me. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. And again, what we're looking for are the C classes. We're looking specifically for the C-class ships. Okay, C-class, that's fine. Keep your rusty metal. Meh. Okay, we have a new restore point. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Compare it, claim it. All right. I think we have room for one more C-class. And then we got to go back up to the station and begin scrapping. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. The supercharged slot for what we're looking for has to be the fourth from the left. Fourth from the left, second down. Exactly. That's what we're looking for. Now, what we do know about this planet is that the Sentinel ship that we found at the yellow save beacon is a 3+1. The ship that we found at the red save beacon, which is over there somewhere, it's over there somewhere, has 4 connected supercharge slots, a T4. So that's what we do know. Bacon Craft, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So, who is this? Bill Wise. Passed away yesterday. He did the voice of Knuckles. Bill Wise. The voice of Knuckles. Are we talking about Sonic and Knuckles? All right, what do we got? Okay, perfect. C-class. Scrap. Keep your poop. You can keep your poop. All right. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, now this could be a contender. This one could be a contender. This could be a contender. Let's rinse and repeat. Let's set up a base. And we'll get this one up to the station and find out. So let's reload the restore point. That one could be a contender. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. Are we talking about Knuckles from Sonic? Featherbrain, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's do this quickly. Let's set up a base. Like I said, we're going to find another one of those ships. We're going to find another one. I promise you we're going to find another one. We're going to find another one by hook or by crook. Also, if I missed somebody out there in chat, I do apologize. Just sound off again for me in chat, and we'll get caught up as quickly as possible. Okay, let's put up a structure. Let's hope this is the ship we're looking for. Let's see. Prefab. Okay, door. Access ramp. Give it some power. Teleporter. Okay, solars. Biofuel, reactor, and battery. And last but not least, of course, save point. Okay, there we go. You know what? We'll do the windows later. We'll do windows later. Screw it. We'll do windows later. Excuse me. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. We'll do the windows. Okay, fine. We'll put windows on. We'll put the windows on. Fine. We'll put the windows on. It takes like an extra 10 seconds just to put windows on. That's why. Okay, now we got windows. Now we can see what we're doing. And now the solar panels actually work. Okay, let's see. We have a new restore point. Let's grab this thing, get it up to the station. Okay, glass, brain, pugmium.
Technology repaired.
And like I said, this is what we're looking for, so let's see if we get lucky this time. All right, do not enter the ship. Let's go straight to the station. And we should probably offload the other two ships that we picked up while we're there. So, stations. Okay, how is our save set? There we go. All right, let's do this. So what we're looking for anybody who's just joining us, we're looking for a C-Class with a T4 supercharged slot configuration. We found one because there's like a 1 in 4 chance that you'll find the same C-Class, especially in an outlaw system. So that's kind of what we're hunting for today. All right, C to an S, upgrade. All right, what do we got? Okay. Are you serious? Same configuration as the other one. Same configuration as the other ship. So we're starting to see more of those. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this configuration, but, I mean, we found a T4, so that's kind of what we want. Okay, reload. Reload.
Inventory full.
Mr. Broad says I've never bothered with building a base, excuse me,
Incoming storm.
to get to the space station. Just do a teleporter and a bioreactor. I build a base specifically, and you don't have to, but I build a base in addition to a teleporter. Specifically so that I can identify exactly what's there. Okay, let's lose the base because this is not what we want. Yeah, this is the one we just picked up, which we're going to scrap in a bit. Okay, this we can delete. You know, class upgrades would help. But again, I don't have those on this save or any of my saves, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, we're going to leave this ship where it is. We're going to leave that one right where it is. Here we go. Keep going. And it just found the same ship. So I actually have to claim that ship. Man, I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, Mr. Road. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's perfectly fine. I usually set up a structure so that I can identify exactly what the base is there for and its purpose. That helps me identify what it is. Okay, so we don't have a choice. We got to claim this ship. Otherwise, it'll mark the same location.
Technology prepared.
Okay. Compare and claim it. Didn't want to have to do that, but that's fine. Next. So, Mary says, if we were to play around on William's save, would I mess up anything by doing so? No, not necessarily. As long as you're not doing
Stone clearing.
any base editing, for example. If you're not editing any bases, or if you're not deleting anything, like Ozzy Bob said, if you're not deleting anything or scrapping starships or scrapping multi-tools or changing any kind of configs around, you're fine. Because you can play in the game without making any existing changes or changes to any existing bases or weapons or starships. Let's go. Hold on. Land. I just realized we gotta remove that base. Yeah, we gotta remove this. We don't need this here. Yeah, Mr. Broad, I'm aware that you can do that. I know that you can do that, but we're claiming the ships for the money. We're claiming ships for the money and the upgrades. Because this is also another very good way to make nanites. Simply by scrapping the ship and selling its upgrades, you get nanites. So that's another reason why we're claiming the ship. That and the fact that once we claim a ship, we need to see whether or not it's the type of ship that we want. We need to make sure it's the type of ship that we want. If it's the wrong type of ship, because there are so far 2 different ships with the same supercharge slot in the location that's needed. If we accidentally swap a ship, we may ultimately swap the ship that we want to keep. Yeah, so I think we have room for one more. And the landing area is not clear. There we go. We made it. Yeah, it's going to take a month of Sundays to find this ship again. I just know it. Okay, it is a C-class. That's what we want. Pugnium, meh. Okay, we do have the restore point. Let's get this thing, if at all possible. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Now, I don't think I've seen this one before. Well, chances are this is not what we want anyway, so... Yep, let's compare and just we will swap it. Well, let's swap it because we don't have any more space for ships, so let's go ahead and swap. All right, let's take what we got and get them up to the station. All right, here we go. Let's do this. This has been quite the adventure. Quite the adventure. Yeah, we found a T4 supercharged slot on one of these ships, so we're trying to get lucky again. So, Carrie, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. So, you had breakfast. What did you have? Hope you had something good. Hope you had enough for the rest of us. Did you bring any back with you? I'm kidding. So, Mary asks, does the name of the ship matter when you're checking the slots? No, the names are random. The name of the ship is random. What's funny is that the Sentinel ships have unique names that are indicative of the what they call the AGR, or the other part of the actual story for No Man's Sky, because these are Sentinel ships and the Sentinels are associated with the Atlas. So basically, the Sentinel ships carry the names, different names of the Atlas. But beyond that, it's just it's all lore-based stuff. The names don't serve any other function beyond that. So Carrie said, I had a full English breakfast of champions. Did you have the beans too? That's awesome. Okay, let's do this. Difficulty. Free. Apply. Yeah, we got way too many ships. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade just out of curiosity and see what this is. Okay, C to a S. What do we got? The C-class ships on this planet have very good supercharged slots, so even if you don't find another T4, there's a bunch of 3+1s on this rock. A bunch of them. So Carrie says, gotta have beans. All right, this is probably another 3+1. We can find out. Let's add augments. Yep, this is another 3+1. There are a ton of 3+1s on that planet. Wow, okay. That's actually really good. This system's got some good ships. Very good ships. Okay, all right, let's scrap this thing. Move on to the next one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, those are all, say, reforged, but the supercharged slots are completely different. Okay, so this one, was a 3+1, but not what we were looking for, so meh. We can scrap this one outright, just to clear it. Okay, that one we keep. This one we bring in. So what do we got? And this is another 3+1. Begin salvage. Okay, so it takes care of that. Do I have any other ships? The Jack-o'-lantern 3+1. I mean, I really don't want to scrap this one because it looks okay. Decisions. Decisions. Yeah, this was a 3+1, same configuration as the other one. Just about. Although this one looks better, so we'll keep this one. Let's get rid of the orange one. Let's get rid of the orange one with the skirt. Oh my gosh. Decisions. Yeah, poor man's problems, right? Poor man's problems. Mr. Brote says, trying to decide Steam Deck 3 or Steam Machine. Can you play Steam Deck 2 on TV? Oh, God, I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I guess the decision on whether or not to buy a mobile gaming system versus a like a HEDT home entertainment desktop like a Steam machine depends on how much mobile gaming you do. If you game on the go, then a Steam machine would be the better option. But if you don't, then, well, not Steam machine, I'm sorry, the Steam Deck would be a better option. But if you don't, then the Steam machine I think would be overall better because the Steam machine is upgradable, whereas the Steam Deck is not really. So, but again, I don't own a Steam Deck, so I really can't answer that question. Okay, anything on this one? It's got a positron. He says, if you want Odd Ben to show up, you better have pineapple pizza. No, if you want to keep me away, have pineapple pizza. Okay, so we want to scrap. Yeah, I got way too many ships. So we'll scrap a Jack-o'-lantern 3+1. All right, let's sell. Would you sell, please? Thank you. Recycled circuitry. Compressed indium scrap. Don't sell the wiring loom. AI valves. Subatomic regulators, nano cables. All right, cool. Okay, so we back to where we need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're good. All right, let's get back on the hunt. We still have some time. Before we go, let's see here. We got some CO2. How much copper do we have? We got like 9,000 copper. Jeez, dude. We'll get rid of the excess. And we can sell all of this. So we've got pulse engine, shields, hyperdrive. Yeah, we can sell all that. All right. Let's talk to this guy. And we'll head back down and we'll continue hunting. So we want to sell. Sell. Dang it. Sell. We just sold one of our X-Class upgrades. It was the mining beam. So we got to buy the mining beam again. Dang it. It will give me that stupid mining beam. I hate you. Give me that. I freaking hate you, dude. Give me the mining beam back. Okay, here we go. We're ready. Oh, hold on. Living ship. Yeah, just trying to clear up my inventory before we head back down to the planet. And thank you guys for sticking with us today. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, now we're ready. Professor Cynical, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hello, how are you today? Everybody out there, if you don't know who Professor Cynical is, you should know who he is. He's one of the biggest No Man's Sky creators on the platform. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. He does some very informative, very detailed, very in-depth examinations, if you will, of No Man's Sky, and he's absolutely hilarious. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, and show him some love. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by today. How have you been? I also wanted to tell you, appreciate that video that you put up about the painful conversation. I do agree with you. I agree with you. I thought that was an excellent video. Michael Knight, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. So yeah, we're on the Starship hunt for today, as per usual. All right, let's swap this thing out. We want the daily driver. All right, make a new restore point. Here we go. Let's do it. Kamala Crocker, yes. Professor Cynical is hilarious. Absolutely love your work, man. Again, it's good to see you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. And again, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to Professor Cynical. Really cool, down-to-earth guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should check out his channel. He's absolutely cool. Yeah, I understand it. Painful, but it had to be done. And there are a lot of realities that have to be that we as gamers have to face when it comes to No Man's Sky. Ultimately, it comes down to the level of the level of enjoyability and gameplay experience that we want from this game, a game that we love so much. You know, everyone has their own unique play style, and we play this game differently. The idea is to play the game in a manner that's fun for you. Yeah, we're back on the old Starship hunt today. Out there looking for. We actually found a really good Starship on this in this planet, or on this system, in this system. So that's what we're hunting for. Yeah, Professor Cynical. That's one of the best things about No Man's Sky is that the game gives you the freedom to play it however you want to play it. And I think that's why so many people gravitate towards it. Where's my Sentinel ship? Oh, it's over there. Oh, this ship. This is a. This is not the 4 square. This is a. This is an R3+1, a light sentinel fighter, dorsal probes, and tank treads, with bat wings, or what I like to call bladed wings. This is one of my favorite new ships in the game. It took forever to find it. I swear, it took me freaking forever to find this ship. It did. But I'm glad to have found it. I'm going to be featuring this ship in an upcoming episode of Top 5 Starships at some point. Yeah, Heather, we did find one, so we're back on the hunt for that ship. And since you have at least a 1 in 4 chance of finding a C-class with the same supercharged slots, that's kind of what we're looking for. But we found a T4 supercharged slot earlier today. But because it was a C-class, a C to S T4, there's a 1 in 4 chance that we can find another one of those ships. So that's what we're doing right now. We're actually hunting for another one. Okay, C-class, that's perfect. We also found an S-class 3+1. We found an S-class 3+1 of one of these. So yeah, we're pretty hot today. We're doing all right. Okay, keep your pugnium, or not pugnium, your runaway mold. No thank you. Okay, we have a restore point, so let's check this one out. Glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, this is not what we want, but we will scrap it. So, compare, claim it. Yeah, not what we want, but we will scrap it. All right, next. Keep going. Yeah, S-Class R3+1. So it was a pretty shocking find. And immediately after we found that S-Class, we found a C-Class of the same ship with a T4. T4 supercharged slots. So we're back on the hunt for that C-Class. Because you can find multiple C-Classes, or should I say multiples of the same C-Class with the same supercharged slot. It's, like I said, about a 1 in 4 chance. We're in an outlaw dissonance system, by the way, so that's one of the reasons why we're having some really, really good luck, I guess. Oh, so Professor Cynical, since you're here, I've got a question for you. From one content creator to another, have you noticed anything strange with the YouTube algorithm recently? For example, has YouTube been pushing your content like it should be? Or have you noticed, like I've noticed, that some of my videos they're being ratioed, basically. They're not being promoted as much as they should. Mary, yes, they can. The supercharged slots can come in those different configurations. T4, L4, Z4, a 4 square, yes. So Heather says I'm not getting any notifications, and that's what I figured. That's kind of what I figured. So Professor Cynical says, excuse me, select videos are on a slowdown. Yeah, I noticed it. Yeah, the algorithm has definitely changed once again. So I think the only thing I could ask is that if you're subscribed to us, make sure you're still subscribed. Dracula NZ, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you're subscribed to us, and also uncheck and recheck the bell icon so that you're getting notifications. And chatting it up during live streams helps a big ton. It does. It helps a lot. It does help a lot. Yeah, I've noticed that the algorithm is not pushing smaller channels the way it should. A lot of selective behavior going on here. Bro! That was brutal. That was completely brutal. What the crap, bro? That was wrong. That was just when he murked that little dude out. Bro, if this wasn't a family-friendly show, I'd give you a piece of your own medicine, pal. As he just pushes me out of the way. Did you guys see that? That was brutal. He's just walking around my ship. Yeah, that's right. I murked that guy out. I murked him out. What you going to do about it, traveler, buddy? What you going to do about it, traveler? Bro. Did you guys see that? That was messed up. That's just wrong. That is just wrong. Dude's a bully. Get out of here, man. Guitar Guy 80 says, plus talking in chat, stop Streamlabs from taking the crown. Yeah, exactly, right? So Heather says, yeah, it's flexing. Yeah, that dude, is he still here? Is he still here? Yeah, just typical bully, right? He murks the dude out and runs. Professor Cynical says, they are pushing the shorts more like the way, way more. But I've been doing, to combat it is putting out videos for, that last for 10 minutes or more. That seems to be getting notifications, issues fixed. Okay. I have noticed that. I've definitely noticed that. Okay, this is a C class. That's what we want. I've definitely noticed that. Okay. We will take those 10 quad servos. This could be what we're looking for. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm still kind of pissed off about that cat murking out that little dude right there, man. That was wrong. That was messed up, man. That is just messed up.
Units received.
That's just brutal. Okay, we do have a new restore point, so let's go ahead.
Technology prepared.
Okay, this one is on the corner. This is a 3+1. I'm pretty sure of it. So let's compare and claim. Yeah, this is not the one we're looking for. We're getting close. All right. Next ship. How many ships do we have so far? I think this is the second or third. Hold on. Okay, 1, 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 10 ships. We can pick up 2 more. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, very interesting. So YouTube's been pushing the shorts a lot more, huh? Okay. Probably in response to TikTok. Probably in response to TikTok. Because I think I don't have the numbers to back this up, but my guess is that TikTok is eating YouTube's lunch in terms of short videos. That would be my guess. So interesting. So more shorts. I'm not a fan of making YouTube shorts. That's just me. I'd prefer longer form content, but you know, I do YouTube shorts.
Threat detected.
Yeah, we'll just ignore that pirate. We're not in the mood. All right, here we go again. What do we got? Okay, C-class, that's fine. Scrap. You can keep your pugnium. Okay, we have a new restore point. Let's see what we got. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, this could be. I can't speak. I can't speak. This could be our ship. I can't speak. I'm sorry. This could be what we want. So, what we're going to do... So, Professor Cynical says, the only problem is those subs I got... didn't watch my long form videos, so it wasn't worth it. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Even after, because I do shorts on my channel too, even after linking the actual long form video from which that YouTube short was created, it doesn't translate to more views on the long form piece. It doesn't. So that's why I don't do too many YouTube shorts. So I hear you on that one, man. I understand completely. Okay, this one is a contender, so... did we reload the restore point? Reload the restore point. Aaron Hunt, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Heather says, calm down, pirate. You're not... yeah, exactly. You're not William, bro. Exactly. Okay, let's set up a base, and what we will do is get this one up to the station. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, this could be what we're looking for. And again, Aaron Hunt, good to see you, brother. How are you, man? And welcome to the channel. Let's drop a base computer. Drop the base. Boom. Aaron Hunt, it went very well. It went very well. We found the perfect paradise planet for him. We named the entire star system after William. We named the Paradise Planet after William. And we've already got people out there building structures on his behalf or for him. So it went very well. Claim the base. Yeah, I was very happy that we actually found it. Excuse me. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, hey, Professor Cynical, thank you so much for stopping by. As always, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. You're welcome here anytime. Thanks for being part of the Odd Fam. I appreciate you so much, brother. Take care of yourself, and God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Okay, we got a base. Let's drop a structure. Here we go. Please be the ship that we want. Please. Please. Pretty please with sugar on top. And I'm talking pretty please with like waffles and hot buttery butter and syrup and everything else on top and whipped cream, please. Pretty please. We need a door. We need a door. All houses have doors. Let's see here. Hold it. Let's try that again. Door. And for whatever reason... Oh, I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. Delete. Delete. Yeah, I got the axis. It's not. It's set to free placement. So I got to fix that. Okay, so let's see. Toggle. Edit build free placement. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Okay, Windows. Yeah, I don't care what this thing looks like. We just need to get it up so we can get to the station without actually claiming the ship. I hope this is the one we need, because this is actually brutal. We got a door. Let's give it some power. Power. Okay, solars. Thank you. Biofuel reactor. And battery. Save points. Alright, done. You might want to fix the terrain on this one. Okay, let's see. We need this, some of that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's make a new save point. Alright, let's claim this ship and get everything up to the station so we can start checking them out. Glass. Brain. Pugmium.
Technology driven.
And like I said, this could be the ship that we're looking for. We'll find out. We will definitely find out. I hope it is. Compare. Claim. Alright, let's get up to the station without making a restore point, because that will be bad. Stations. Let's go. So Heather says, what happened to the snap point? If you're using a controller, if you tap down on the D-pad, that toggles free placement. So there's an option for free placement, which is what you can do if you do glitch building or if you're trying to merge two incompatible pieces. So for example, if you're building like a wooden structure but you would like to have a metal door, those two fabrication items won't snap together. But you can make them work if you go free placement. If you use free placement, in other words. So that's one of the reasons why you would use free placement over, let's say, for example, snap in place. Let me turn on the lights. It's getting a little dark in here. If that makes any sense. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we're here. And yep, we don't need to make a new, a new restore point. Let's scan this thing and check it out. Okay, that's already set. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Walls want to snap to every point except the square. But yeah, that happens if you accidentally toggle free placement. But if you're someone that's glitch building, then you have to use free placement. Otherwise, it won't snap to a particular item. Especially, it works well for incompatible items. Okay, so we want upgrade, C to an S. What do we got? But again, I don't do a great deal of building. After seeing Guitar Guy 80s and Buckle Up Let's Go's builds on William's Planet, I'm kind of motivated, though. I am kind of motivated. I am definitely kind of motivated. All right, please be what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, why is this ship so hard to find? Why is this ship so hard to find? Oh my gosh. Still not the one we want. We're getting close, though. We're definitely getting close. I mean, that's a good ship, but it's not what we want, so... All right, let's reload. Let's take all of the ships that we found so far, scrap them, and rinse and repeat because we're running out of space. We're definitely running out of space.
Storm clearing.
All right, so let's pull this base. So this one we don't need to keep. Let's delete it. Well, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Cancel. Cancel. Let's claim this one because we know what this is. Let's claim it.
Technology
Yeah, so we know what this is. All right. Let's get all of these up to the space station and start scrapping. Then we can use this teleporter, come back down, and continue to fight. This, oh my gosh. You guys just don't know. This is painful. This is brutally painful. Yeah, we're obviously not keeping this ship at this point, so let's just scrap them and go. All right, stations. So Heather, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That really does. That means the world to me. It does. William was a very, very good man. He was a good man, you know, and I can't say this enough, but William is a good friend. He'll be sadly missed. He will be sadly missed, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, he's always with us. He is definitely always with us. And like I said, what's great about my community is that we try to keep things, you know, calm, cool, copacetic. We have a nice, chill, relaxed, and mature environment here. And I know some environments, communities, if you will, for even for No Man's Sky on YouTube can be toxic, but my community is definitely not one of them. And I pride myself on the fact that we have a very mature and adult, respectful community here. And it was because of people like William that we have such a community, such a good community. Okay, let's start scrapping, shall we? This is the worst luck we've had so far. It's been bad. I think we'll have time for one more run on this one. Okay, so we want to salvage. All right, 20 mil. Yes, please. Okay, leave that one. This one. So Heather says, I'm throwing out the rabbit's foot. You might need to throw out both rabbit's feet because we're having some really bad luck at this point. Now, that being said, we found a bunch, and I'm talking a crap ton of 3+1s. This planet is loaded with a bunch of C-Class 3+1s. But there is one C-Class on this planet that has a T4 supercharged slot configuration, and we're looking for another one. So, you know, basically, you guys saw all the ships that we've scrapped so far. You've noticed the repeating patterns for the supercharged slot configurations for all the C-Classes. So you have at least a 1 in 4 chance. At least a 1 in 4. But of course, you know, ships are located randomly, so go figure. Begin salvage. Ooh. Ooh, don't you go anywhere. Hold it. Bro. Oh my gosh, look at this. A Vector with Star Jumper wings? Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. Check this out. Seriously? Oh my gosh. He says, don't you? Okay, so what we have here, this is fire. I like this. This is a Vector fighter, Star Jumper wings, triple thrusters. So Ozzy Bob says the only toxic thing mentioned is pineapple pizza and nightmare sausage. Yeah, exactly. Especially the nightmare sausage. So this is a Vector Fighter Starjumper Wings triple thruster. If you want this ship, come to this planet or come to the star system. This is in the Euclid Galaxy. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. That's a gorgeous ship right there. First of all, this is C-Class. What color is that? So it looks like tan with chrome accents. Tan and chrome. Triple thruster. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice ship. I'm jealous. Okay, next. Stay on target. Okay, so that one we keep. There we go. This one we scrap. And let's make sure, yep, that's the one. Johnny Wick, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Featherbrain, it doesn't take much. All you have to do is fly in with a very good-looking ship. Doesn't take much. Wow, that was a pretty cool find. All right. Okay, do not scrap. Here we go. Daily driver. All right, teleporter is over here. And again, Johnny Wick, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. Okay, so my base is recent. Here we go. Might as well teleport on down. Yeah, well, Featherbrain, hunting for starships, even Sentinel ships, it doesn't matter. If a good-looking ship flies into the space station, I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it. We gotta examine it. Okay, so let's pull this base. Let's remove it. Because we don't need this one here anymore. Okay, I think we have time for one more run of some ships, so let's get back on the hunt. Now, one thing I would like to try, because we've actually done this during a previous live stream. Let's head back to the location. Head back to the location of this red save beacon. And let's see if we can get that ship to spawn in again, because we've actually done that. We've done that on stream. Now, that being said, the ship, if you log out, where's my red save beacon? It's right there. When you log out and log back in, the ship might disappear. It may despawn. So I am curious. Let's see if we can get this ship to spawn back in. Let's look away from the area. Let's see. Four hours away. Okay. We'll look. We'll check it out. I mean, since we're here, right? We'll check it out. Yeah, Mary, if it's shiny, we must look. We must check it out. 1 hour. Yeah, we're having all kinds of bad luck now. But I do know that we can get this ship to spawn back in again. I'll have to do some work on it later on. But I have another content piece to release tonight for the old YouTubes. Okay, let's see what we got. It is C-class. That's good. That's a start. No rusty metal. No, thank you. Okay, so we have what we need. We got a restore point. Glass, brain, the pugnium.
Technology repaired.
This is not the ship that we want. William Koza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? But this is probably a 3+1. But this is just not what we're looking for. So let's compare and claim it. Next ship. So, Mary, correct. We haven't found any A classes yet. We haven't found any A classes, and that's because in a pirate system, on a dissident planet in a pirate system, there will be more C-class ships on that planet than of any B, C, or S class, B, A, or S classes. Excuse me. The percentages are different, but like I mentioned earlier, for at least an S-class ship, you have a 5% chance of finding one. And that's 5% out of all the other classes of starships that are available on the planet. And again, William Koza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think we have time for one more run. All right, what do we got? Okay, it is C-class. And what do we got for scrap? Keep your pugnium. We don't need it. Okay, we do have the restore point. Let's see what we got.
Technology repaired.
Let's compare it and claim it. Okay, I am curious. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be another 3+1. I remember because we did pick one of those up. We did pick one of those up. That's going to be another 3+1. All right. So we got 2. Let's keep going. This is painful, man. This is really painful. I don't know why that 4 SC is so difficult to find. We found all the other configurations of supercharged slots on the C classes except for that one again. And we are seeing a recurring pattern. We're definitely seeing recurring patterns. Just not the pattern that we want. But for what it's worth, this planet's got some really, really good supercharged slots on its Sentinel ships. And I'm talking really good. The vast majority of the C classes are 3+1. They are 3+1. You know, I just realized how close these two planets are. Yeah, that planet is like right there. That planet is like right freaking there. I just realized how close that other planet is. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky. I don't think it's a fluke. I don't think it's a fluke. We do know that the supercharged slots on Sentinel ships have a recurring pattern. If we're talking about system ships, system starships have a consistent pattern. So, for example, remember that solar ship that I found earlier? The solar ship, that solar ship in this star system will have a consistent supercharged slot configuration across all similar solar ships. All of the same solar ship, that is. A different solar ship will have different supercharged slots, but if it's the same ship, they will always be the same. Sentinel ships are the only ships that have variable, if you will, supercharged slots, but they also have recurring supercharged slot configurations. Okay, C-Class, that's fine. I know the Game Hub's already tested that too. So Targuy 80 says, I am building a trading post on the Carulian planet. You can see the dissonant planet from it. Nice. So you're in the system, huh? What do we got? Oh, we got 10 more of those? Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky this time. Oh, we do have a restore point. Pugnium.
Technology grenade.
Yeah, see, there's that pattern again. We've seen this one. This is another 3+1. Yeah, we've seen this one. How many more ships can I pick up? I think I can grab one more ship. We'll take those. I think we can grab one more ship. Guitar Guy 80 says, yeah, here now, but my multiplayer is turned off. My game crashes when I turn it on. I keep multiplayer off because I don't want some random person to perhaps maybe see my friend code by accident and just randomly jump into my session. That's why I keep that stuff turned off. That's why I keep it deactivated. Okay, it's getting close to the wrapping up point for me, so this will probably be the final ship for today. What I am going to do, if I can get some time tonight, is come back off stream and try to find that freaking ship. Yeah, I was not expecting that C-Class to have 4 supercharged slots on it, 4 connected. Okay, all right, C-Class. What do we have for scrap? No thank you. No thanks. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology grenade.
Yep, we're not having any luck at all. Let's claim it. Okay, let's get up to the station and start scrapping. Yeah, William definitely had very good insight for Starship hunting. He definitely had very good insight. If, for example, he knew of all the different Starship parts. In the case of Sentinel ships, he knew which parts moved, which didn't, which ones articulated, for example. Very, very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Yeah, and he had very good taste in ships as well. I agree. Wow, this has been brutal. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to return off stream to see if I can't find that ship. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. So let's go ahead and scrap what we have. Because I have to go take care of some IRL stuff here in just a bit. But this was a fun live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I can't believe the kind of luck we had. We found an S-Class with an R3+1. Then we found a C-Class with a T4. Then we found a C-Class with a T4. So Aaron Hunt, William was with our community for 2 years. I honestly didn't realize he was with us that long. But he's been with us for 2 years. And we were blessed to have him. Okay. Oh, that multi-tool actually changed. Okay, yep, let's start scrapping because none of these ships are what we want. Salvage. Yeah, this is brutal. You guys just don't know. You guys just don't know. This was brutal. Okay, that's do not scrap. And we already know that the C classes that we found so far are 3+1, but they're not what we're looking for. Yeah, we got to go sell some stuff too. Okay, keep that one. Scrap that one. Okay. Okay, so let's make a new restore point just to show you guys exactly what it is we're looking for before we get out of here. Hold on. Let's bring the ship in. Let's bring it in. Okay, so this is the one with the 4T on it. Upgrade. So from a C to a S, you guys will see. This is what we're looking for. And we should be able to find another one of these in this star system. Okay, so you see, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for right here. The first supercharged slot is right here. Starts here. Or for that C-Class. So this is what we want. The first slot is here. Same configuration. Rocket launchers. Everything else is consistent. But this is a T4. This is C-Class with 4 connected supercharged slots. So this is what we're looking for. There is another one of these on that planet. We're going to find it. But that's what we want. So let's reload that restore point. So for anybody who's just joining us, that's what we're looking for.
Inventory full.
Of course it's full. All right. Let's sell some stuff. How much money do we have? Before we sell anything, let's buy some suspicious packages of arms. Here we go. Let's buy all that. And buy all that. Because why not? And we got some stuff to sell them. Sell.
Units received.
Compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves.
Received.
And subatomic regulators.
Received.
We can sell the quad servos. We don't need them.
Units received.
Nano cables.
Units received.
All right. Cool. And we reverted that back to a C-Class. Well, hold on. Okay, and there's that ship. And again, the first supercharged slot starts right here. So this is what we're looking for. So, yep, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll be doing. Okay, anyways. I got to go. We got to take care of some personal stuff. Let's make a new restore point before we wrap up. All right. So, ladies and gents, this was a fun live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, special thanks to Mary, who was gracious enough to be here for us today and be with us and spend time with us today. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was a fun stream. I am going to come back off stream and try to find that ship, because I know there's another one here. Anyways, for anybody out there that watches my GTA Online content, we will be back tomorrow for some more GTA Online shenanigans, so hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, the next No Man's Sky stream will be next Monday. Typical schedule. However, if later on this week I can do some late night stuff, we'll do some late night No Man's Sky. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. And again, thank you, Mary, for spending your day with us. J. Doe, I see you out there. Take care, brother. We'll see you next time. And thank you guys so much for being here today. This was a fun stream. I can't believe we had such really good luck. I mean, really, really good luck. We found an awesome Sentinel ship. 4 connected supercharged slots. We're going to get that one. So, anyways, if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And, yeah, Mary, it means a lot to each and every one of us here that you're spending time with us. So seriously, thank you so much for all that you do, and thanks for being part of the Odd Fam. I appreciate you. Anyways, let's get out of here, guys. With that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel, and I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So, Ghost Gamer, thanks for joining us. Take care. God bless, man. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. So, everyone, stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out, and I will see you all next time. Let's go to mode select. There we go. See you all next time, guys. Take care. Stay safe out there. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you next time. Take care, guys.